Friday night.
Where the hook at?
That's what you said, where the hooker at?
I said, no.
I'm about to say, how dare you? I don't do that anymore. Happy Friday.
Oh, hello.
It's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday. Welcome
Anybody
back.
got contacts with this 4.0 or 3.75 and you're not using them no more? I need them. All right, let's try that.
Stuff.
Hey, Ladonna. Happy Friday. You got contacts with 4.0 or 3.75? I'll take a 3.5.
You'll take the wrong prescription.
I'll take that. It'll be good for me. See, somebody left because I needed some contacts. They was like, you get mine. How was your week?
Regular schmegular.
Regular.
I didn't do nothing but work.
You didn't do anything special?
This week?
I don't know.
No.
I did. Oh, I had last time I spoke to you, I said, you people. Yes, I called you people. I had a show. Show was great. It ended on Sunday. I have a few more shows to go see in Philly. Then we have Philly Fringe, and it's a new thing called Cannonball Festival. See some people's shows. Hopefully I get a chance to. But enough about us. Hopefully everybody had a great week. Is having a great Friday, and we'll have a great weekend. Let's get into these topics. What are we talking about? You can take control of everything.
YSL Polo acting crazy in court.
Y'all gotta watch it. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Ladonna. Y'all gotta watch it. Oh my goodness. The boy was trying to act like he was slow. Like he was special. Not even slow or special. Like he was mentally off. Act like you're the judge. I'm gonna be him.
I don't know what the judge said.
Well, be like a regular judge. Bang, bang, bang. You're going to jail.
That's all I ever hear.
He was like, he was like, that was hilarious. Please do me a favor. Do me a solid and go online and look at him act a fool. His name is not YSL Polo, is it? YOLO? Polo.
Yeah.
That's the group?
YSL, Young Slime Life.
Slime. Oh, they're slimes.
What's up, slime?
That's where slime come from.
No, it actually comes from Nori and them. Nori started that shit way before they was doing it. By Nori's third album, he was calling people slime, and I don't know where they got it from. So I took it as a New York thing, but they might have got it from down south, and I didn't know that. But I know.
I've never heard of slime except for
I'm like,
yeah.
Don't call me that though, even if we're friends.
And Slimer.
I'm not your slime.
But you can't be my slime because that's like my gangster.
Yeah, something like that. My homie.
But is it a slimester or is?
I don't know.
All right. Well, YSL Polo was. Oh yeah, and in jail they cut stuff in jail, the drugs in jail, with a lot of other stuff. But he was like, I'm not saying. And the judge was like, I know what the judge said. I see you making those movements. I'm still going to continue speaking. You're going to jail. He's probably going to jail for like 22, 30 years.
Yeah, he was a murder, right? Murder and racketeering.
I don't agree with racketeering because he never played tennis. But
how you know? Maybe he played pickleball.
He can't play what he What the hell is this pickleball? Why they keep making up sports just because they can't beat people in other sports? So now they got pickleball and we got to go and beat them in pickleball. It's just a ping pong paddle playing tennis.
Not quite, but yeah.
It is a ping pong paddle. It's just a little bit bigger.
It's a little bit bigger.
Big ping pong tennis.
You bounce it off the wall. It's kind of like handball.
No, they bounce it over a net. Like tennis. They do it like tennis.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
It's another one that they do. That's racquetball. Yeah, racquetball is when you hit the wall, but you're supposed to use your hand. That's how you get strong hands.
Strange hands.
They get strange too, and you be able to. A lot of power in your hand comes from that, and I think that's the first form of martial arts we learn in the hood is handball, and then you get your coordination together, And then all your power don't come from this. It comes from all of this. We be learning in the hood. Just take everything that you learn. We like tightrope walkers. We do flips. We gymnasts, physicists and stuff. We know how to cook. Physicists and chemists. Yeah, we know how to do all that. So YSL Polo and the rest of the crew, I don't like this RICO thing they're doing.
Yeah, because they're getting your buddy Trump caught up in it.
He ain't getting like that. He not going nowhere. But no, they getting a lot of these rappers and they put it in it. Well, they don't. They put this stuff in their music. They sliming it all up. So whatever. But make a friend in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, either way, you got to make a friend or be a friend. What else we talking about? Coco Gawf, yes! Oh my gosh, I just love it. Coco Gawf is she's 19. She's killing it in tennis. She just won the U.S. World Open, the World Cup.
She could play some
World Open, World Cup. She don't need to play pickleball because she's a real athlete and she plays a real sport. And she made that real big old German girl cry, fake tears. So Coco Gawf she's the new Serena Williams. She's under them. She played what's the half Chinese Japanese Naomi Osaka. She played her, and I believe she lost one year with her. I don't know if Naomi's coming back because she had a baby. And her mental health. I can't take this because
that was the girl
they make me feel so bad. It's called being black. Maybe you spent too much time in Japan and they was just like, oh, black person touch here and stuff. But when you come to the United States, it's not ooh, black person touch here. It's like ooh, black person pet you in your hair because you're an animal. So you needed to hang around your black people more so you won't be so sensitive because you're always going to get that when you're in this world and as long as white people are here. But so that time when she lost with with Naomi, and this is what black people do. The black side came out and the Japanese side, I think black too. She told her that she can speak during the interview. She was crying. They had like a little bonding. So this year, Coco comes back. She came back with the doubles. She came back with the singles. She's playing tennis. She played against some German girl. She kind of looked like Drago. She did. She had a really hard face.
So
she didn't look like
she died.
Yeah, it was basically like that. She didn't look like Bridget Nielsen. Her face wasn't as soft as hers. Her face was harder like Drago. And when she cried, it just looked worse. You lost and you cheated, and that's what you get. And one thing we're not doing is white women tears anymore because we don't care about them, and maybe the other people care about them. But all we want to do is make you cry more because TikTok and Twitter or Bing, whatever it's called, blast them, X bomb. We can hurt feelings. And little German lady, girl, cry. And I hope people put something in your inboxes and your DMs to make you cry some more because you was cheating. How she cheated, and the referee. Hopefully, people go on your DMs and stuff. Allegedly, we put that up there.
Yeah, the ref is the one who I get. Like as an athlete, I don't fault her for trying to get over. Like, I don't fault her for trying to get over.
But the cry at the end, like, oh my god, people are being mean
that's
to
part
me
of it. That's part of it, especially for them.
She said, I'm a YSL. No, so she was playing the game in tennis. I don't know all the rules of tennis. I took it in college. I got a C. No, I got a B because I didn't do my papers. How you got a paper in tennis? Why would you be writing a paper in tennis? Where am I going to hold the pen when I have a racket in my hand? Rackets don't write. Anyway, so when you lob the ball, when the ball goes out of bounds or a point is made, the ball person gives you another ball, and you have a few seconds to get ready to go and serve. But it's a time clock. The German girl went over the time clock a good like 5 or 7 times. Coco didn't say anything the first or second time. Then she said something to the ref. The ref didn't do anything. The girl was going over the clock so much that the audience, the crowd was like, time, pointing to their watch, like time. The ref only got her on one of those penalties. It was 7 or more. And she just was very dismissive of Coco. Naomi, that's what happens in the world of being Black. They just do mean things, and you just either you can beat them up, but you'll go to jail, get killed, or you can get away with it if you hide the body. Didn't tell you to do that, people. But you just got to suck it up because they are evil.
Yeah. And if you know your
and this evilness is just going to come out of it, and other white people who aren't as evil as they are, fix them people, and then work on the evil that you still got inside of you, because y'all do have it. They had a break, and usually when they have a break, they can take a sip of water, they make it take a snack, but they can't sit down. The girl sat down. She's been playing tennis forever. She knows the rules. She sat down, lounge bag, was drinking her water. The referee saw it. Coco said she can't sit, and as soon as she said that, the girl jumps up. The ref didn't do anything about it. All of these things, that ref should be suspended for at least for some games, be fined, because these are rules that she know, and she purposely ignored those rules. Anyway, Coco won anyway because cheaters never prosper, and German crybaby girls can cry, and Black women rock and rule, and Black men rock and rule, and anything we touch turns to gold, and anything y'all touch turns to shit, and y'all go cry over it now. That's what I have to say, because Coco's a little young girl, 19, and how y'all was treating Sha'Carri, and I love Sha'Carri Richardson too. I stand up for my little girls. Sha'Carri, Coco, keep doing what you're doing, and keep telling them those media people to kiss it. Then y'all go talk to Naomi, because she's a good player, and get her on the Black side so she know about all the racism stuff and how you just supposed to deal with it every day and just keep going, and so she don't be having her mental health breakdowns, because she's really good. Shout out Naomi, but you gotta jump on the Black side, and then you like, ooh, 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 there's racism. So yeah, check her out, Coco, support her, and Sha'Carri. Simone Biles is killing it. Oh, she's just gonna
get all the
medals again.
They're gonna
have to
make a new medal,
or make a new medal.
Titanium.
Then it's
uranium.
These two Black girls in gymnasts are doing this move on the beams. That's like it was an obsolete move, and it's very rare, where they pull themselves up from their neck, and they doing. Ain't we decent? I wish y'all really realize how decent y'all are, and go on top of that decentness that you know you are, and just excel, because it's so much more for us to be. Because anything we do or think or want, we can do. It's just easy. So shout out to everybody that's in the Olympics, the men. Shout out to y'all too. Them thighs. Just saying, them thighs. Woo! Look like they got. Wow! But anyway, Miss Sybil Garbeau. I don't know if anyone knows this lady or knows her name, but please look her up. It's Sybil with an S. Garbeau. She's 72 years old, I believe. A nurse.
Oh, nurse. I know who you're talking about.
She's worked for 40 years or 50 something. She's been a nurse for
long time.
More than 40 something years. No complaints. Great nurse. I heard about the story a while ago, but I didn't hear what happened about it. So she's at work, and what's happening is she's at work, she's cleaning her desk off, and she's spraying her desk. This white nurse comes over to her and starts bothering her, and she's ignoring her, and she continues to spray her desk and clean it. The white nurse say, "Oh, you sprayed me with the stuff," and proceeds to hit this older woman in the head with the phone. So the older woman hit her in the head with spray can. She cut the lady got a little gash on her head. The older lady said, "Y'all need to call somebody for her," and then she left. No, she said the older woman said, "Call 911 because she attacked me," and left. The older woman, because she's older and 72, she understands this world, so she wouldn't turn herself into the police before anything can happen. I would have said, "F that." I would have made sure it fell or something. But 72, they grew up with Jim Crow and stuff. They know not to mess with white people or how to do things so they don't get murked. Even the people at the job, the nurses and the people at the job who have witnessed the incident are saying it was self-defense. So we already know whatever is true doesn't even matter. Whatever they want to happen to you will happen. However, if we have an outcry outpours of cries. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Sybil Garbeau, nurse, she's getting locked up and has to do 6 months in jail for hitting a woman over the head with an aerosol, with a spray can. And then that happens. She's 6 months in jail and had to pay $50,000 back to the woman. In addition to that, she loses her nursing license, something that she earned. A career that she had for over 40 years. I believe it's over 42 something years. I may be getting the twos in there wrong. 40 years goes like that. Just because some white bee wanted to be in somebody else's business and bother somebody, gets to assault her. And because she was defending herself and you got beat up, you white bee, she goes to jail for 6 months and gets $50,000 in fines. Just because you lose a fight don't mean you wasn't the aggressor and you just lost.
Yeah, I want to know the judge's name.
Yeah, the judge and anybody who's presiding over that case, the lawyers, the jurors need to all be something need to be looked into them. Because if the people at the job are saying it was self-defense and it is stated that the lady hit her first, it's not even mixed up like, oh, she hit the lady first. The white lady is claiming that she sprayed her with cleaning liquid. So she hit her and then she got hit back. If you got sprayed with cleaning fluid, why didn't you leave? Move away from the situation and then call the police. You hit that woman. So please, if you social media, TikToks, if you can like other people's posts that do it, if they have a GoFundMe or they have some kind of town halls, get this older woman out of jail. She don't have no business being here. And hopefully that white woman go to jail, or I'm just going to say, or, because you can't say certain things. Y'all see my eyes and what I mean through that.
Yeah, she YSL Polo.
Yeah. See, and this is the 7th time I still having this today. And there's really nothing you can do about it until these white people are gone. Because it's true. Who's the fault of it? If the lady wasn't, trust me, and then it wouldn't have been such a race thing, but they made it a point to, when they put it out in the news, to say this black woman attacked this white woman. So yes, we're going to go all the way racial on it. If that white woman didn't bother her and wasn't in her space, then none of this would have happened. Trust me, anybody who works with white people, that everybody does, because nobody's lucky enough to be able to work with their own. Come on, black people, get some more businesses so we don't have to work with white people. It's very stressful. It's very traumatizing. It's very annoying. And they get to do whatever they want to do. And you just have to suck it up if you want to be at that job. That's all you got to do. Because no matter what, they're going to have their white tears like the little German girl who lost for Coco. Cry, German, cry. Or they're going to make, if you defend yourself, you can go to jail. If it was 2 black people, wouldn't have been a problem, right? So it's not black people who's causing this problem. I don't think black people started racism. I don't think black people are perpetuating racism and actually ruining people's lives. So yes, if white people weren't here, that situation wouldn't have happened. Nor would racism. True thought. I mean, I'm just going logically, not through my feelings. Just logically, racism comes from who? Racism is perpetuated by whom? Racial things happen by someone else. Who benefits off of racism? Them. If they did not exist, racism never would have been, because everyone was one race.
Human race.
The human race. But then when they came, well, that doesn't make them a human race then.
Stop.
No, I'm just saying. All right, we'll go to the next thing. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Y'all can figure that out. No, I'm just saying, if we were all one people and it was a human race, and then these other group of people came and started all this BS, never mind.
Saying that they're a different race, then they not.
Then let them be the other race. Don't be trying to change people's minds and stuff. Just look at the logic and the facts. One person in 2-step. Never mind. So Steve Harvey and Shirley Strawberry. So Steve Harvey, people know who he is, a comedian, Kings of Comedy. I don't think he's that funny. And I don't think a lot of people think he's funny. Neither did the King's Comedy. But anyway, I'm happy for his success. He's Family Feud, talk shows.
Old Nick Cannon.
He's the older Nick Cannon without the babies. Yes.
Yeah,
because he's talentless, but not talentless in a way. He's safe. He's safe for the white people. He's a hard worker. I would say he's a hard worker. I won't take that away from him. Talent. Trying to think of something for talent. We're going to skip talent for right now. And that's all I can say that I know about him.
He's a good MC.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a good MC.
Yes.
I'll give him that.
Yes. He's a good presenter. He's a good MC. So, he's going through something with his wife and the media. People, mind y'all business. Y'all know how people marriage situations are, and people are married. Why y'all keep commenting on these to people who aren't in your marriage about what's going on? If somebody's cheating, it ain't nobody business outside your marriage to know somebody's cheating. He dresses his butt off. I think I'll give him that before talent. Yeah, he can have that. We want to take talent out the thing. He dresses his butt off. He's a good MC and hard worker. It's like rumors out about his wife cheating with someone. Who cares? Maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't. How about y'all ever think of that people do know this and that y'all breaking up people's families because y'all bringing it to light outside of this? But also, nobody cares. But people do be poking around other people.
No, they be in everybody else's business, but they don't care about consequences and repercussions of telling everybody else's business. That's what they. It's like, oh, I found this out.
But you want people to be successful in life, and if you have two people that are married and they're not harming each other, if they people go through stuff. Get married and see if you don't go through some stuff. And if you ain't married, then shut your hell up. You can't talk about nobody's life. So he's going through that. And his co-worker, Shirley Strawberry, I don't know if that's her real last name, but she does the Strawberry Letter where people call in or write in and she gives them advice. Her husband is in jail. He can't be around women, children, or animals. And it's not a Mike Vick situation, which wasn't a situation. In addition to that, wire fraud. In addition to that, he had his girlfriend living across the street from them. In addition to that, the girlfriend looked rough. In addition to that, he named himself Ernesto, and his name is Ernest, and he not Latino. So he's in jail for that. But she was talking to him.
Name himself Ernesto.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was the last thing you said. So
weird.
he in jail for that.
Impersonating a Latino. You can't do that. So they were on their phone, a jail call, and they get recorded. I heard there's a site where you can listen to all recorded jail calls. I don't know how that's legal, but whatever.
They state property. They don't have no rights.
No rights. True.
What is the 14th, 15th Amendment say? They slaves.
You slave again. So she was talking to someone on the phone, and she was just having pillow talk with. I take it as pillow talk. Yeah. Phone jail pillow talk. With her husband. So just talking about yeah, how's your butt today, boo? Loose. No.
Keep it tight.
Oh, that's
Hold
not
it down.
Right.
Hold it
Brothers
down. Keep it tight.
Jail, y'all keep that booty tight. If you want to, because if you want it to be loose, that's your choice too. So they're on the phone. They was talking about she was at Steve Harvey's house, and because they were friends, Steve Harvey walked her down the aisle when she got married to that man, Ernest. She was saying like when Steve was walking the steps, he was like huffing and puffing, like he's old or something. And yeah, but none of the stuff was like, ooh, his fat son. It was like he was huffing up and down them steps. You just saw Steve going up the steps. He couldn't hardly breathe. And then she said something about Marjorie, like she has massage people coming in and this person coming in. You know, she wouldn't have had this in her house. If she was there, we wouldn't have been able to go throughout the house or whatever. Yeah. That's all she was basically saying. She didn't say anything
derogatory.
She just was talking. People talk about each other, especially with your mate. And it wasn't bad. She probably could have said that to him, maybe not her, because women be sensitive. So what Steve Harvey did, which I didn't like, but I can understand why he did it, because his wife probably told him to do it. He made her apologize to him on air. It was very uncomfortable.
If I ain't do it on air, I ain't apologizing on air.
It was very uncomfortable. She was crying. You can hear the nervousness. You can hear not the nervousness, the shame in her voice, and nervousness. He's her boss ultimately. But the way it was, and they spent a long time on it, and he made her like repeat what she was saying on the phone to her husband and apologize, and it was some bitch
treating her like a child.
That's what it was, some child. What I would have said is, yeah, I said that.
But what I really meant was,
I was talking to my husband. I said that, and no, me and Steve friends, me and him, we all friends or whatever. Yeah, he was walking. You getting fat? You getting fat? No. Accountability, people. Stand in whatever you did. Stand in it. You ain't gotta cry about it. Stand in it. And he told her that, but she was throwing little side things in where she said, well, with everything you got going on with you and Marjorie, I didn't want this to happen. With everything, she kept throwing it in there. So I don't know. Hopefully the lady keep a job. I can see her not keeping her job because Steve's wife would get her out of there.
My whole thing is, if I did the apology, I'm suing you if I get fired now because I did the apology.
Yeah.
You degraded me.
You degraded me.
And made me demean myself for your gratification.
Your gratification and your wife's gratification.
Good. Yeah.
Now I understand in a way. I don't know. If you were married, Anthony, and someone disrespected your wife at your job, not like what she did, because that wasn't disrespectful. That was just dumb. Would you?
Why's my wife at my job? Why do they know her?
Well, not at your job. Y'all all went out to dinner or something.
I don't hang out with people.
Shut up. This is a scenario. I'm trying to get the scenario.
Okay.
Jeez, black men.
I don't want nothing to do with the people when I leave there.
Puerto Rican. No, it's okay.
I almost said something to you in Spanish.
See. He's like, I know Puerto Rican, not Dominican. It just was very embarrassing. It was wrong, in my opinion. You don't hang out with your friends, so I can't address the scenario. But I think it should have been done privately. If she said those things and Marjorie was upset about it, then they should have talked about it.
If we're all friends, then you come
privately
to my face and be like, yo, you said some out of pocket shit.
I ain't like what you said when you said.
Yeah.
And plus, it's not as if somebody else leaked those jail recordings. So it's not as if she was on social media saying these things or creating something. This is a private conversation in jail, which is not private. And someone leaked it and got some money for it, I guess. Steve, that was nutty. Marjorie, if you made him do that, you a nut. But I really don't care anyway. TikTok fire challenge.
Yes, I don't know what that is.
These kids are plain old stupid. Their grandmas didn't call them a dummy much in their life. My grandma called me dumb. And I was like, I don't want to be no dummy. So I'm going to have to stop doing dumb stuff. They're doing this challenge. And it's not the fire challenge. I thought it was the fire challenge like how we used to do. It wasn't a challenge. You used to do it too. Everybody put alcohol on their body and lit it on fire.
Not on my body. I put it on other things.
You ain't never put it on your arms?
Hell no. That's dumb.
And the hair on your arms burn?
That's dumb.
No, that was fun. Or put it in your hand and then...
Nope, that's dumb.
You go like that?
Nope, that's
dumb. You're so boring.
That's dumb.
You're supposed to put it in your hand and light it up and say... Like you're a magician.
Oh.
Ha! Burn! Well, I did. I put it on my stomach.
So if you were young, you'd be doing this challenge.
I wouldn't be doing this challenge. They're doing challenges with aerosol cans. I don't play with aerosol cans. I know those.
I used to do that. I used to make flamethrowers.
Well, I would do that. People do that. They were doing something where they were containing the heat. They so dumb they can't read or understand aerosol cans. It will explode.
Difference between flammable and combustible.
Yes. But even if you don't know all that, you just like aerosol can. It will blow up. I'm not gonna mess with it. But so a little boy got burned, third-degree burns over 80% of his body. He caught on fire and jumped in a lake. Except the only part of his body I think was like a T with his back that wasn't burned. That is not funny. And a girl, she did something with aerosol can or something, and it blew up in her face in the bathroom. Y'all are stupid. Just get some rubbing alcohol, pour it on the table, and light it up, and then you see fire come up. Don't do that, because don't play with fire.
Don't do that, because depending on that flame will disappear, but it'll still be burning.
Yeah, because you can't see, you won't be able to see it. Just don't play with fire. But if you want to play with fire, don't be stupid. Don't play with fire.
If you're playing with fire, you're already stupid.
I don't know. If you're using fire,
you're
not stupid.
I didn't say using it. I said playing with.
Don't play with it. This wasn't playing with it. When I put it on my arm to see if my hairs would grow, I was doing a waxing. Early on waxing.
There was no
you see them little Arab people, they be putting the fire on the men's faces because they ain't got nothing but a whole face full of hair, and then they light it on fire so they can burn the hairs off their face.
I think they're retarded too.
Well, they have to because their hair, they never mind. Let's go to the next subject. The liquor contest. What do you think that is?
I don't know, but I'll look. Is she cute?
You would look at if she wasn't cute.
Not necessarily
See. So I ain't even checked to see if we can be heard, but I guess we can because LaDonna here, she responded. So the liquor challenge is this dumb thing. I'll say it's this thing. You can say if it's dumb or not. Oh, it's connected to my radio. I was like, how am I throwing my voice? I'm a ventriloquist. So people are buying bottles inside the club, not going to the liquor store and buying bottles, which is 3 times less than what it costs.
Is this where they were pouring it out in the street? Like we shouldn't even talk about this. This is just
more dumb stuff from these dumb kids. They actually are adults now, so they're buying bottles at clubs. So I don't buy bottles at clubs. I'll bring a bottle in with me. But so like a bottle, I guess, of Grey Goose, maybe like $450, but it's really $80.
It's really $40.
I was saying my big. Yeah, no, like 40
yeah.
Something. Yeah. So you're paying about $450 for something like that. So they're buying them in the clubs and then going outside of the club and having a crowd of people around to videotape them pouring the full bottles out that they purchased. Nobody's drinking this alcohol. I don't drink as much as I used to before, so I'm not as upset, but I'm still very infuriated because you just don't.
I think it's a waste of money. I don't even care about the alcohol. I just think, like, first of all, I'm not spending that, 800% markup.
Yeah, that's just plain stupid. I understand when you go to a bar and you may buy a drink that it costs the same amount. It's like if you buy 3 of them, it's going to cost the same amount as bottle. But you can understand it's a business. This is the environment I'm in. You're offering this ambiance, so I'm paying for that as well. I'm not paying $400 for something that was $30. When I'm still can get the same ambiance and everything without having it. Or with the bottle I poured into my boot. That's why you get wide leg boots and skinny legs. Yeah. So what they're doing, they're battling in different cities. So it's Houston battling Baltimore or whatever. How about just show your money?
No, they did that a couple years ago.
Oh.
That's old.
How about
That's old
mind your business? How about you worry about you and nobody else should know what you have? Because that's how it's supposed to be. Nobody should know what you have or what you do.
To me, that like in my head, I'm like, oh, these people wanted their money taken. Like
that's why I would, if I was around, I don't rob and I don't steal. But if you are telling me that you want me to have your money, I have to take your money because only my kindness. I'm so kind of a person that all I can do, I really want to, I want to be there for other people. So if you are saying, hey, take my money, I will take it. I will. But yeah, that's too much money. Y'all spending thousands of dollars on bottles to pour them out to see who's the richest city. You're all poor because you don't own your home. You're all poor because you're just poor.
And out the liquor. That's just poor.
That's just poor. That's what poor people do. So
show their money, period. That's what
poor people do. Show money. So yeah, please get off of these challenges. Talk to your kids.
Raise your kids.
Raise them. Talk to them. Have conversations with them.
Damn it! Stop letting the internet raise your damn kids.
No, don't have kids. You gotta just, you really can just. That doesn't take that much to raise your kids. It really doesn't. I don't have kids. I take care of these two little things, but I don't let them call me mom. All right, so Tyrese and DJ Envy.
I've seen part of this.
It's dumb. Envy gets on my nerves. I'm so glad he's light skinned and I'm light skinned, but we're different kind of light skinned. So Envy is the light skin when you say don't be acting light skin. I am the light skin. It's like I got vitiligo.
You got light skin. Don't call me light skin, but you are. So calm down.
I said I'm light skin.
Yeah, but don't call.
But
me.
I have the one that's like vitiligo.
No,
I got a vitiligo light skin. No. I can't say light skin. I'm light skin. That's what it is. I'm light skin. So he was on the Breakfast Club. Tyrese was on the Breakfast Club, and this is just a lot weird to me. Tyrese and DJ Envy aren't the closest friends. They're not best friends. They probably know each other through industry. DJ Envy slept with Erica Mena. I didn't know that's who he slept with. The same lady the light skin and like to call black people monkeys. He slept with her. And that's who he cheated on his wife with and was having an affair with. Ladies, okay, for me, I don't have a thing about cheating. I have a thing about lying because cheating to me is basically just lying. You've grown. You do whatever you want to do. However, if I'm with someone, if I'm in a relationship with someone and they choose to have relations with someone else and they have relationship with somebody like that, we won't ever be together anymore. And it's not about the cheating. It's like, ew, that's what you do? Okay. So if I just looking at Envy's wife, I don't know her very well. I see Erica Mena. Yuck. I would have left him. There's no way you're going to be able to touch me after you touch that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not trying to say anything bad about Erica Mena. She's just trash. No, she's trash though. She presents herself as trash.
I'm not trying to say nothing bad about her, but
I'm telling the facts about things. She presents herself as trash. She doesn't look well. She looks like what everybody else thinks is pretty. I'll say that. She's light. She's Latino. She's light. She has straight hair. She got a little nose. You know how Latinos have that strong jawline? They get that from the white side. They ain't get a good features from the black side all the time. They got that strong manliness they got from the Neanderthal side of them. Well, glad I'm not that. But anyway, she's just not she's the attractiveness of what society would say was attractive. I don't think she's attractive. I don't think her personality may make her look uglier. And this was before she was calling people monkeys and stuff. So DJ Envy, Tyrese comes to save the day. Why? How? Tyrese. See, this is where it gets weird and something is missing in the story. Were they having a threesome together or something? Or were they something else? Because why did Tyrese catch a plane down to talk to you and your wife? He's not your best friend. He's not your family member. He's not even a close friend. To get your marriage together. Now, Tyrese says in his mind, and this could be true because we're very spiritual people, that God, don't laugh, you're going to make me laugh.
Baby boy, don't get the fuck out of here.
He is so baby boy all the way. God told him that he put it on his heart. That's what he said. God put this on my heart to come down and help you out, brother. So he went down there and DJ Envy and his wife said he got their marriage together. So look at God and Tyrese.
Bring him a Coke and a smile.
He said, always Coca-Cola, yeah. But something happened. No way. I just think it's weird for another man that's not your family member or your close friend. And even close friends is something a little different. It depends. They have to grow up with you and know you and care about you. But even then, men can be slimy, so can women. Should be coming to you and talking to you about your marriage. What do you think about that?
I ain't never been married. No, I said, my friend's married. I'll be like, you happy? Good. Mm-hmm. You not happy? Good.
Mm-hmm. I think people in your family, that's a family thing. Because when you get married, when you used to get married, you got married to the families. That's how it used to be. And I know within my family, if there's relationship problems, the men, even if if it's a man that we're talking to, the men will talk to that man, and they don't talk to him like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you up." They may say that too. But they also talk to him like, "Yeah, I know she's crazy, and these are things, and this is how we can help y'all make it work." And the women talk to the women, and then the women may talk to the man, and the men may talk to the women to decide that how you need to be and with all that stuff. But I see that is something an outsider can do because they're not outside; they're part of the family. Some person that you know just because they're a celebrity, because you didn't know him before he was a celebrity, comes and say, "I'm gonna help you take care of your marriage." He speaks to your wife on the phone, not y'all. First of all, he should never be speaking to your wife. He should only be speaking to you because you're two men. He's not her friend. He's not your friend either.
Maybe he is. You don't know.
Yeah, this is where it gets weird.
There's some reason why he thought it was okay for him to do that we don't understand.
She said on the Breakfast Club, Envy's wife, that her and Tyrese used to talk on the phone all the time and text. That's the problem. She said, "Remember, because you'll be in the bed right next to me and I'll be talking to him on the phone." That's the problem. Because why aren't you talking to him? Like, why? How did you become my wife's friend? Yeah. Then she said on there, he
got to get up early for the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, he said that he was like, because you was being inappropriate with my wife, and I was gonna box you in the mouth. First of all, light skin. We don't say stuff like that. He said, "I'm gonna box you out." He said, "I was gonna box you out in the mouth." That's what he said. Which one of his parents white? Box you out in the mouth. You're a whole grown man. Secondly, he said he blocked him. You're a whole grown man. Y'all getting weird on this social media stuff, blocking people. Say what you need to say. Hey, you disrespected my wife. Come see me. Or hey, you disrespected my wife. Don't ever call this number again. I dare you to call this number again because I'm not blocking you. Because you call the number again, I'm gonna block your mouth. You know what I mean? Whatever you said. So it seems to me, I would think, and I'm just thinking, this is my imagination.
He's like, "Don't leave Envy, just do me."
My imagination. A woman is mad and is embarrassed because you are a public figure, and this can be not somebody who's not a public figure, but because he's a public figure, and you slept with a celebrity. I don't know, these reality stars be celebrities, so I'm going to use that. And in my face, we have children together. You always talk about me. People know about me, so it's not like it's a secret that nobody knew you were married. Now, this other celebrity who got more money than you, who's more famous than you. Tyrese is a very handsome man. I love a chocolate. Ooh. Yes. He's off, but he's chocolate and look good. And he got a nice little body. I think they may have been inappropriate with each other. Because why is this man still talking to y'all together? Why is this man still talking to you? So, and my other thing is, I believe Envy
is envious.
Yes. When he stopped at a fair, people who cheat think other people are cheating too. So even if nothing happened between Tyrese and his wife, it still was inappropriate. And he can sing. He can sing the draws off you. It was still inappropriate. I don't think a man who's friends with another man should be talking to the man's wife if y'all like that. I'm not saying you can't talk on the phone, but like that because that's not your friend.
How many
they was talking on the phone almost every night.
Yeah, but what kind of conversation can
and what do you need to be talking to with this man? And so she said that she told Emmy he said something inappropriate. I believe Emmy was getting jealous of the relationship, which as he should, it should have been nipped in, but it should never happen. And Tyrese, he's a man. He may have said something like, you look real beautiful. What she said is, he said, you're too good of a woman to deserve the treatment that you got from him. That's some slick stuff to say. A friend would not say that to another man's wife.
Yeah.
But they're not friends.
They're acquaintances.
Yes. So I think maybe something not sexual, but it was inappropriate when she's talking to someone on the phone while you laying in the bed next to her. Why aren't you talking to him on the phone?
But I heard Tyrese was saying, if you really had a problem with this, why didn't you say it to my face? Why'd you wait till I left
Thank you.
When you
Because
know
he playing that light skin mess. We're gonna stop calling light skin mess. The colonialism mess. Because that's what you get from colonialism people, they cowards. So you were acting like a coward. You should say that to that man's face. Yeah. You shouldn't be saying no more.
If y'all would have gotten to fight, Charlamagne would have helped you.
I can't. Charlamagne Geechee like me, so I can't talk bad about him.
I can't.
But you better not be talking bad about my Geechee folk.
I'll talk bad.
I'll put a rut on you. I'll put a rut on you. I don't put ruts on people. That's not right. But I love you, man. I wouldn't put a rut on you. I know where you live. No, I don't. I've been to your house so many times. I still don't know the address. But yeah, Envy is a punk. Every time when I watch the Breakfast Club show, I rarely watch it. I only watch it when there's somebody that's on here that I like. I don't care for Charlamagne much. My Geechee brother still got your back a little bit, but because I believe he's a sellout, and it's something a little strange about him. A lot strange about him. And Envy, I just never really cared for because he seems like a nut, a punk. He seemed like he allowed people to punk him. Even how he sit behind that desk, he sit like this, like a little troll. And he don't look like he'll stand up for himself. He's also held up in some kind of scandal where he does real estate, and his partner scammed so many people out of their money, and he's saying, I didn't know anything about it.
Supposedly he got scammed too.
You're smart, aren't you? You know all this about the real estate game and these other games. You should be able to speak to people who are about these games because you're in that way. And you, okay. Not saying you did anything. The blood of Jesus. Mm-hmm. Not saying you did anything, but he's in that scandal. Leave Tyrese alone before he busts you in your mouth.
I don't know.
Because Tyrese is emotional.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do.
I don't know the fight either.
Tyrese, he's from South Central. He from Compton, I think. I think he can fight.
So there's a lot of niggas from a lot of places who can't do nothing.
Chocolate man can fight.
Not always. Don't let it fool you.
Like, it is joking. But no, he from Compton. He probably could. Well, what do you think? Envy gonna whoop him?
You think you from Philly? Can every nigga in Philly fight?
No, but you think?
Okay,
so I think they could beat Envy up. But they could beat DJ Envy up.
But don't tell
everybody in North Philly could beat DJ Envy up.
I don't agree.
I put her on my mama's. No, I ain't gonna do that. She did. I can't do that. But that's who you're supposed to put it on, dead people, right? So I put it on my mama's. What? Just being truthful. Yeah, but everybody in North Philly can beat DJ Envy up. So what's the next topic?
Trotter in the NFL? I don't know.
Trotter, Jonathan Trotter, Kevin Trotter, somebody named Trotter is a reporter, a black guy, who is suing the NFL for some racist words that Jerry Jones, the same one who was he was sitting out there trying to keep black people from going to school. I wish they would succeeded so we wouldn't have to go to school with them now. He and another coach said during the lockout or something, or the protest, he said, well, if they don't, he said, if those black players don't want to play, they can just go back to Africa. First of all, y'all are so stupid. Black people from every part of this world, y'all aren't.
And that's the thing, like anything they say, you have to realize it's deflection.
Yeah, it is. Because they're sad people.
Always deflection. Even when they don't realize it.
It's just deflection because they have no place that they're from.
You do realize you're accusing me of exactly what you're doing.
Yes. So don't get angry. They're white. They don't have a home.
They have one. They can go back to it.
Where?
The Caucasus.
It's black people there too. We from every inch of this land. And no, they can't. They done took everything else.
I need to use your bathroom.
You cannot use my bathroom unless you give me a quarter.
One right there.
Thank you. But no, stop getting mad at these white people and stop believing that black people only came from Africa. How did other people become? We're from all over this world. Now everybody else ain't, but we are from all over this world. So if they want us to go back home, I'm here already. Get out. So stop getting mad at these white people because they want to be racist or they're afraid. Fear will cause people to do extremely mean things, and they are extremely fearful people. They fear the sun, which is rightfully okay to fear because it does kill them. They fear newness. They fear differences. They fear change. They fear joy. If there's not for them, they fear unfairness. They fear so much. So, and they're in this world. So you got to give people a little bit of grace or not. Just don't get upset with them. Because why would you get upset with somebody who's not your equal? Stop, cats. Leave him alone. This darn cat. Oh, and it's another 50 cents to enter this room.
Oh, I'm going.
So yeah, Jerry Jones and the other racist NFL people are still being racist. Okay, that's nothing new. My homie Trump though.
What he do?
Did you tell me about his lawyer?
Oh, his lawyer was trying some stuff she should have been tried, but it wouldn't have worked in anyway. He's trying to use presidential immunity to say that's why he can say all the stuff he said about E. Jean Carroll and not have to pay her. I'm the president. I can say what I want to say.
That's not true though.
No, it's not true at all.
I was about to say, first of all, I was like, presidential immunity. That's not true.
Presidential immunity comes from like.
It's like a diplomatic immunity,
yeah,
but you don't get to just do whatever you want. She's stupid too.
Oh, hell yeah. The judge looked at it and said, all right, well, if the judge started out was like, well, if this really is going to be your argument, well, when was the first time you brought this up? Because this trial went on for like 3.5 years. And this is the first we hearing of this. And she was like, well, we were really busy.
Yeah, he don't even know how to pick good people.
Yeah. But only the best people.
But the great thing is when he gets off, you're going to see how ridiculously horrible this country is. And great for some.
We'll see the 2 to 3 tier system.
Yeah.
Because everybody, they said 2-tier system. No, it's 3 or 4 tiers to that system.
Yeah. Get off of him, kid. Beat him up, Jackson.
Jackson over here behind me now.
Yeah, stay over here. So yeah, Trump, good luck, buddy. I want to see you win. Because it's gonna make my day. Make me hilarious.
Oh, the guy at 7-Eleven this morning.
That's
literally out of his mouth as I was walking up. So Trump is the only one who can save America.
He is the only one who can save America. He's going to show you what America is, and then it's going to crumble, and then they'll leave, and then we'll have our land back, hopefully. Probably not.
He was in there arguing with the little white missionary guy. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, first,
why is that missionary? Little white.
Oh my God!
Early in the morning, this missionary.
To him, they be in there arguing about stuff all the time. Like,
is that where missionary position came from? Was missionary people going over?
Nope. Don't you come over here.
You quit.
Nope. Y'all staying apart. No, go back. Y'all staying apart. You don't listen.
Get your butt over there. You sit down there and stop it. You hear me? And you be see, he laid his butt down there. I wish you would. I'll pluck the mess out of your nose. But yeah, so that's where missionary sex came from the missions. But go ahead. So go ahead, finish what you were saying about the missionary kids.
I don't remember what that was.
I'm just saying, you learn the root of things sometimes. And you just dumb to go over there with them. Go, y'all just have fun. Just dumb. Thank you. He harassing you, and then I'm staking up for you, and I go to get him, and then you get mad because I'm getting him. Y'all just dumb together. See, I'm the grandmom. I can call them dumb. No, I'm not a grandma. I don't have no fur babies and pets. They're animals. Al Pacino. Remember Al Pacino got that girl pregnant, and he's 80-something years old. They just had the baby. Congratulations, Al Pacino. And she just left him.
Yeah. We all knew that was going to happen.
Oh, poor Al Pacino. He got some nookie and got his cookies taken.
Is Al Pacino anything like a cappuccino?
It should be.
Give me a large Al Pacino.
Let me get Al Pacino.
Extra cream and sugar.
I wonder what's going to happen with not Robert De Niro. It's another old one that's having a baby. It's Al Pacino and it's not Robert De Niro. It was Robert De Niro. I like Bobby. He left his wife. One last story and then we're out of here. a lady who's who's a influencer, but like a parenting influencer, is being charged with abusing her children. LaDonna, you sent us that story. Thank you, LaDonna. I don't think she should go to jail. The stuff she did to her kids wasn't worth.
We only seen part of it. I read the whole. Like if you look into it, like she was really fucking.
Then the duct taping your kids.
Yeah,
that's messed up. You don't duct tape your kids. But if they could breaking stuff in your house, break their toys too. She was gonna cut the head off of one of the child's favorite things because the child kept cutting stuff up in there. Cut the head off of that chicken. Make the child cry and then bury the body parts.
All separately. Of that is unnecessary. If you discipline them when they're young, and the fear of you is a good thing. Like not like fear for my life, but fear of disappointing respect. Your parent. Fear and a little bit of fear for your life. Like,
for your life, because they may kill you.
Because I might.
I know I will. The other thing is he trying to get in his hand.
The cat got his paw under the door like he got his paw under the door like
me and you will never part. She did something else with her son didn't take the trash out, do something. She took his bedroom from him for 7 months. That's too long. First of all, I can see about taking doors off because teenage years, they may do something or you may have to jack them up a little bit. But 7 months without having a bedroom. I saw another thing where she made her son take a pillow and a blanket in the bathroom and sit next to the toilet. If you keep peeing that bed, that's what you're going to sleep. I don't think that's abuse. But you saw other stuff. The stuff that I saw was normal parenting.
And they tried not to charge the father, but if you in the house.
There. He's like, I didn't even know nothing about the abuse.
So she don't feed y'all? Why didn't you tell me?
He should go to jail too. They was starving. They was caught. And see, this is where it gets weird.
Because were they starving or were they just hungry?
They were just hungry. Were they starving or they didn't get gushers? Were they starving or they didn't have soda in the house? The duct tape does tell me that was abuse. You don't duct tape your kids unless you can, because you can scare them like that, like duct tape them to the table, but like I'm gonna do this to you just for fun. That's the fun stuff, not to punish them though. It does punish them and it does traumatize them just a little bit. And they may never get over it, but it was fun for you. So I would have to see more of what's going on with that to see if she was being a real parent, that white people aren't used to doing parenting things like that, or if she went overboard.
I think she went a little bit over. I think because she had the vlog, she was looking for reasons to do stuff to go viral.
So every time they were doing something, it wasn't that big.
Yeah.
And it was just.
And she was sensationalizing shit to make it so she would have content.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail. She probably made a lot of money, but you're going to jail. And your husband's going to spend that money with his new girlfriend. Hey, husband. Psych.
And buy all the gushers they want.
All the gushers they want. They probably wasn't. They probably was just regular dirty instead of. I don't know. You gotta let people raise their kids how. If people don't want to wash their kids up, if they don't want to feed them,
that's why they need a black
certain things. No, seriously. I really think if black women,
went back into
just
their
make
house.
this sacrifice.
Y'all got to go back into their house and raise their kids and cook their food and make sure they wash up. Because
there'll be a lot of less.
Y'all left there in the 70s, and when y'all left there in the 60s and 70s after the civil rights movement, y'all left the white people's house, and everything is going to shit since then.
Yep.
They stopped washing their legs and their ass, and they've lost a whole generation of knowing how to take care of themselves and have rational thinking. Y'all have to go back.
And then it's pulling the rest of society now because black people like to imitate white people for what reason, I don't know. Is mental health. So then we're doing the same things, so we do need to go back into the nannies.
Yeah, I know y'all don't want to hear it, and it's not pleasant, but
we got to sacrifice the world.
It's a necessary evil, unfortunately,
to make the world better if they're going to be here, or they don't have to be here. I'm just saying. That's what I'm just saying.
They're here,
but they're trying to go to Mars. I would pay for somebody's ticket. Just let me know. But yeah, I think we should. I don't want to though. That's a very difficult.
Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to.
But we're doing it for the Lord. It's the Lord's work. Think about it, Black women. Let's be mammies again. But it would save the world. No disease, education. People will have manners, be polite. The food will be eating real food instead of fake food and stuff that's just ingested. Think about it, Black women. Not saying we should. Just think about it. If we want this world to go back to how it's supposed to be. Yeah. All right. This is it. Thank you for tuning in this week. This is a Friday that the Lord has made. Stand and rejoice and be glad in it. Hopefully everyone have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. If you have a Lord, honor your Lord. My Lord was my Nana. I'm my children's Lord. They call me Lord or Senora. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And we'll catch you on Friday. You have anything to say to the wonderful people?
Yeah, see y'all next week. Get out of here. Go do stuff.
Scram.
Go do stuff.
Scram.